It's time. A celebration we didn't necessarily know we wanted, or know we were asking for, but it's here.
We are sentencing the most unsightly beings to the heaviest punishment.
Zero mortals. I mean, here's the thing. If anyone watched the Dokkan Now reaction, they would know I'm not that excited about this celebration. It doesn't hit for me the way I was hoping it would. I think it needs to do some legs for me. But that said, seemingly, a bit of part 2 got leaked in the game files. Bit of a Mega Shenron. So I think I understand what they're doing with the celebration.
The only one who can manage that little trick.
I think we're doing a little bit of a download celebration repeat sort of thing. Really like the home screen. Very nice on the home screen. What's worth our value and worth our time? Now, Global Dokkan Campaign 2025. We already know it's going to be a 2-part campaign. We already know because they're calling it Part 1. It was obviously going to be a 2-part campaign. We already know Part 1 is themed entirely around Future Saga. Now, on top of having copyright music on the home screen, meaning we have to turn the game soundtrack off and have to play our own soundtrack, what are we dealing with here? So, obviously, we have our Summon Carnival, tickets. So, yeah, Goku's Dokkan Fest, and then Rose is the Carnival. Packs. Yeah, we got the new Dokkan event. I've heard about this. There's a big skill orb campaign. I'll have a look at that later. We get ECA stuff, Bring the Dragon Stones. Yep. It's 9th year. Ooh, I need these guys. I'm gonna have to look at the cost of that. I really need them. I've never gone back here. I've never summoned any banner they're actually in. The global coin is here. Don't know what that's for. We also get our free stones. We get... What's this? Ooh, a special battle to get skill orbs and titles. We get the Goku Black clone event. New Serious to Serious stage. This is pretty cool, actually. We're getting a super easy A to this LR free-to-play Goku Zamasu. But apparently, he looks pretty good. These are great. Happy to see these, and the kits finally revealed. We didn't do any on-stream or on-camera reaction. The kits look great. The kits look really great. I'm really happy with the units. They understood, and they look good. Wait, are we doing the same... Oh! They're doing the same pity system. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay. Let me get my calculator back up. I always forget. I think it's... Is it 25,000 coins? So 10 per multi, and then 500 for a unit. So 10 times 50, yeah. So 50 times 50, yeah. 2,500, yeah. I was right. Okay, well, we're already about half of that total coinage, so we'll probably do our usual big anniversary celebration thing and just aim for a pity unit overall. That is really interesting. But of course we want Daima. We're still saving for Daima. Hello, Penguel. Good to see you again. They give us link orbs. Oh, link orbs are really good. Here we go. Summon ticket for the Global Dokkan campaign is here. Global tickets can be used in 2 times summon events to become available in the future. Okay, they're not available yet. First, this is a 50 ticket for the summon. Only... What? Hold up. So we're getting 2 types of summon events, one of which is a 50 ticket required, that the only a new character from either the Dokkan Festivals or the Legendary Summon Carnival will be the featured character, and the character's summon events to be increased. Hold the fuck up. So you're saying that there's a 50 ticket multi, 100 global tickets, 100 total, 50 in part 1, 50 in part 2. Exclusive ticket will be available. There'll be 2 types of tickets this time. The character's summon rate's 44%. And then you have just your standard 10 tickets with a character SSR. I need someone to get math on that, because So you're saying you basically forgo every other featured unit on the banner, and the only featured unit in the entire banner is the new unit. For free to play, that's huge. You're basically just flipping a coin on if you get the unit or not. Let's have one quick look at these two main big events that dropped today. So we have our events for the Goku Black clones, which is awesome. Love this event. Just as a concept, it's amazing. So we have our 5 clones. This is extremely... I heard of this. There's extremely rare chance of recruiting a Black Rose with a special illustration. The abilities are the same as the regular. So basically, for box collectors, we need to get 10 clones. Let's look at banners, because that's what we're here for. And that's what we need to do before I end up going and doing my own thing today. So we have the Dokkan Fest banner, and we have the Carnival banner. Okay, now, this is also good, because this helps us figure out what units are going to be on the other banner. That's going to be, of course, out later in the Part 2 banner, basically. It helps us figure out the Part 2 banner units. Okay, so we have Goku. The new Champa, which this is weird that they dropped this, but he seems pretty good, actually. We have Gogeta. Big return. The Broly trio. Beast. Blues, yay. Gods. Father, Son. And, of course, the boy with the super easy. Oh, both with the super easy A's. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. The other banner has 2 returning year 10 units. Obviously, we get the new Rose, Frieza, Evolution, Broly, Vegeta, Future Gohan, Zamasu. Jeez, and then, okay. We don't need to clutter with 3 random SSRs. I hate that. That is actually horrible. So, for a carnival, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then 10 featured total. Now the usual question becomes, what's better for my box? Because that's all I care about as a semi-free to play. And I think both banners are really bad for my box, actually, but we'll still summon. Okay, so I'm over to our Dokkan Fest tab first. So, we are looking at... Well, we can just look at LRs, because I can tell you right now, I have both those old units at 100%. I've played this game for so long that I know they are. Yeah, here you go. Boom, boom. So that already makes this banner a real problem, because that takes away... I mean, coins, though. Coins really make this a bit hard. Because the fact that even if I do pull a returning unit, I get coins for pity, which speeds up the pity system. I can tell you annoyingly, Zamasu's banner is the other one I do actually have units that I don't own on there. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Beast is 90, Gods is 79. Broly Trio is 69, Blues is 69. And then it's just Father Son, which is 69. Okay, so 3 at 69. 1 at 79, 1 at 90. And then how are we looking for the Carnival banner? Let's take a look. Unless I skipped it. I know I had Frieza at 100%. Yeah, right here. So we have Frieza at a rainbow. That makes him dead. I know we have all 3 of those SSRs at a rainbow, which makes them... Actually, I don't even think I own the Zamasu. We might not own that Fizz Zamasu. Which might sway us a little bit. Broly's 79%. Oh, I know I don't have the Instant Master, so I'm looking for... Evolution is 55, because we picked him up with Pity. Gohan's also 55. And then Gogeta. Gogeta's, I think, 69. Yeah, Gogeta's 69. Okay. Interesting. Do I earn that Zamasu? Unacquired. Fizz. Extreme. No. Okay, so there's 2 units... I don't know on that banner. Well, technically, if we count the unfeatured, there's 2 on both banners. There's the new unit. Okay, there's 3 on the Zamasu banner. We have the usual buy 3, get 1 free. I'm gonna be honest, we're just doing 150 on both. That's nice and easy. I'm happy with that. 150 on both banners. Now, can we get a Rift? Okay, I was gonna say, frame 1 Rift be pretty good. Pair, though. So we're getting featured 3 SSRs. We need to work together! We do have new summon animations here, of course. So we'll see what we get for those. Now, so particularly the Zamasu banner for these 3 summons, we're looking for either the new Rose or Zamasu, the Fusion Zamasu, the Yellow Coin LR one. We never pulled him. Both are really important to running that team. There's something in the back. Okay. Oh, that's right, Carnival. So the pair means an LR. Huh. I kind of forget the Carnivals do have every unfeatured LR in the game. We get summon points for this as well. That's nice. Whether or not that cauliflower can be used, I'm not sure. I would have loved the new Fizz one. I don't know if she's a Yellow Coin LR or a Carnival LR. I think she's a Carnival. I don't think she's Yellow Coin. I think she's on this banner. Okay, 1, 2... No. Whole squad's here. Oh. Jeez, I forget that unit even exists. Now that we've had time to, like, simmer a little, the units are pretty good. The units are very nice. Their kits are well made. I don't think they were as doomy gloomy as I was putting it out to be. I do think... Am I a little disappointed? I think, yeah, I would have liked Daima. I think doing Future Saga as a whole could have been skipped. We could have just done straight to what Part 2 is, and then do Daima for Part 2. If Part 1 was GT, Daima for Part 2. I think that would have been just way nicer of a celebration. But Future Saga, I get it. I do have to say, even though I'm not big on the celebration, I do like what Dokkan is doing this year. With that they're repeating celebrations. So obviously, Year 10 gave us a repeat of some of the most famous units in the game's history. We got a new Evolution Vegeta, a new Go Frieza, a new Super Saiyan 2 Cell Saga Gohan, and of course, a new Gogeta and a new Vegito. And now with Global, we're getting two different Toras in both featured slots and back-to-back multis. That's strange. Anyway, here's the freebie. Then we're switching over to Goku's banner. I like that we're getting a repeat of the Rose and Vegeta Blue celebration. There we go. LR in here. The Rose or Vegeta Blue celebration. I think that's great. It makes sense. Oh, long coming out too. Okay, so that means... I think that still just means guaranteed LR. I think it's really cool for showing how the 10th anniversary of the game is paying tribute to what's come before. And we're going to get that again in Part 2. I thought it was a fake out. We're going to get that again in Part 2 with a Gogeta Omega, which is the first worldwide sync celebration we had in Dokkan history. They're really like putting these in the back to make me just like get so tension, so built up. Baby. Yikes. No, that's not it, Chief. Okay. Nothing whatsoever. Not even a featured unit. We're switching banners. Let's see if Saiyans do indeed have no limits. Trunks, Krillin, not an animation. Also, they both have the same... I thought maybe one would have a different Super Saiyan level up screen. Old God Goku. Old God Goku. Okay, pair. Featured unit coming in here. I'll give you the luck that I have. Thank you. Vegeta, we need to work together. Blue? Nah, base. The only thing we're really not looking for is the old units. Like, everything else that's featured we can use on the banner. Obviously, there's some units that are way more valuable than others. To say Year 10 Gogeta and Saiyans Have No Limits have the exact same value is asinine. It's literally night and day, the value between those two units. It's not even close. But with that said, oh, damn it. Okay, speaking of Saiyans Having No Limits. I meant, when I said the value's night and day, I meant that's the bad, and the other one's the good. Ah, whatever. Probably, legitimately, of the featured units we don't have, Rainbow, worst one to pull. Literally worst one. All the other 6 featured units that we could have put in as a dupe, 5 units we could have put in as a dupe, infinitely better than Saiyans Having No Limits. Who knows? Maybe their Easy A next year is going to be the most insane thing ever. I'm looking forward to the part 3 when we get the worldwide EZAs, like the cooler units. That is gonna they do not feel like they're up for an EZA yet. Like, I feel like we just got those. They feel so recent still. But hey, that STR Cooler is still one of my favorite units, favorite releases in the game's history. No 3. I'm getting no 3s. I'm getting no gods. And that's a blue Vegeta. Nothing much at all. Freebie now? Oh, that was the freebie. That was the freebie, wasn't it? Oh, well, we're done. Yeah. Ooh. Very bad summons. I would be honest with you, and especially looking at the banners now. Tapped. Tapping out. Not interested. Not interested. I do like the new units. I think they are pretty cool in hindsight. But for the banners, that's a no for me, Chief. Because especially you look at what the banners are going to be for part 2. And they're going to be infinitely better. Which is whatever. The Dokkan banner still doesn't have the value. But the Carnival banner, which is what we think the Gogeta is going to be, will probably have a lot more value for me. Because it'll have... It'll have this guy. It'll have this guy. It'll have... This is a big one. It'll have this guy. It'll have this guy. Which, seeing him come back is super important. No, so no. It'll have Gammas. Another big unit to come back. It'll have the Trunks. The Fizz Trunks. No, Trunks is at 55. So literally, like... I could use all these units. Plus, it'll have another unfeatured LR that syncs with it, which will probably be... Oh, it'll be the Carnival Omega. And I don't have the Carnival Omega. This guy will be also on that banner. So, like, literally so much value for me. Not a single dead unit on that banner. Plus, it's Gogeta. So, we're saving. Now that we know part 2, which we were going to save anyway if part 2 was Diver. So, basically, we've stopped saving for Monkey, and we're saving for Monkey.